Hey guys, and welcome to the Japanese Maple Fans channel. I'm Tim Nichols with MrMaple.com. Make sure you hit that like button. Guys, we're doing a walkthrough of our greenhouse talking about Japanese maples. If you like Japanese maples, make sure you like it here, make sure you're subscribed here, and also check out the Mr. Maple Show where we put out even more content all about Japanese maples here on YouTube and your favorite podcast platform, so check us out. All right guys, let's get into this greenhouse walkthrough. Guys, we got another greenhouse filled with Japanese maples. Coming up here on the right here, this is one of my favorite Japanese maples, Makawa Yatsubusa. The original Makawa is a tightly layering dwarf Japanese maple with a compact form. It was one of the very first maples of the year with the North American branch of the Maple Society, and it's really durable and easy to grow. It has this bonsai-like habit, that tightly layering shingling habit, and it gives you some good orange to red fall color in the fall. It makes a great container plant, but if you're looking for a tree to look like a bonsai, this is the one. It looks like a bonsai without any work. Easy to turn into a bonsai as well. Guys, Makawa Yatsubusa, that's a beautiful tree, 3 to 4 feet in height and width in 10 years. Easy to grow, super pretty. Now here at Mr. Maple, we do over 1,000 varieties of Japanese maples. We also do some other cool plants. Coming up over here, this is a mahogany. This is Cedrella flamingo. Now, in the springtime, this is a shrimp pink. I mean, it is beautiful in the springtime. It puts on an amazing spring display. It'd be gorgeous to put out there in the garden beside your Wanayama or your Katsura to give you a unique spring color out there in the garden. It gets out there, makes a big tree quick, and gives you that spring interest. Guys, coming up here, I'm seeing a really neat elm. This is almost Argento variegata. I mean, check out the variegation on this elm. We just have almost leaves that are solid white with a little bit of green in there. That is beautiful with that larger leaf. Elms are really cool. And right beside of it, we've got a yellow leaf form. This is Aria. So this is a golden form of the exact same thing we're talking about here with the Argento variegata. Just another real pretty, beautiful yellow leaf selection of an elm. Now, at Mr. Maple, 99% of what we do are grafted. For people who want to turn Makawa Yatsubusa into bonsai, we do offer seedlings. These are on our website as seedlings from Makawa Yatsubusa, a completely different page. And that's what all these are here. You start to see some variation with color, leaf size. Guys, if you're wanting to turn a Japanese maple into bonsai, start with a Makawa Yatsubusa seedling. That's a beautiful one as well. Now here's another way that's unique to grow Japanese maple, especially Makawa, is on a standard. This starts that Makawa compact form at a higher level. These particular ones are grafted right around 20 to 22 inches, and just starts them at a higher point. Gives you an area to plant underneath or a great container plant. It's a unique way to grow a Makawa for sure. And at Mr. Maple, we also carry a lot of Ginkgos. We actually have one of the larger Ginkgo selections in the United States. This is Ginkgo biloba Saratoga, a selection from the Henderson Research Experimental Station. And you're starting to see the leaves start to turn yellower. This isn't the complete fall color that Saratoga will get in the fall. It'll actually turn to a bright school bus yellow in the fall. And Saratoga is a unique selection. It's a male selection that's upright, but it is truly one of the very few truly maiden hair-like foliage Ginkgos. That foliage is very unique to Saratoga, and there's not many else that in the Ginkgo world that has this leaf exactly like this all across the leaves. This is a beautiful tree, upright, great yellow fall color, durable and easy to grow. Guys, an awesome tree to add out in the landscape to add that yellow fall color when many of the Japanese maples you may have go to a red fall color. A ton more Makawa Yatsubusa seedlings. We just mentioned those. One of my favorite trees to grow seeds from, just to see all the variations that you can find. Check out the fall, not the fall, but the new growth on that right there. That means that Makawa seedling is going to have a spring interest color to it, likely in that similar orange to red color. And you start to see variations with different colors, different things happening on these things, from some peachy colors here to just lime green. Different style, shaped leaves, a lot of variations. Now, at our open houses, people will actually come through and shop through and pick out each and individual tree. When you're ordering one online, we try to pick out a unique one for you, but we can't fulfill requests to try to match each and everyone's need because these aren't tagged. We don't know exactly what these trees are going to do because they are from seed. They are not grafted. And so each one has its own unique characteristics. And you know, what you see now may not be exactly what you see later, but there's a good chance for it. Now over here, we've got some 3 gallons of Twombly's Red Sentinel. Twombly's Red Sentinel is one of the most usable landscape-friendly Japanese maples there is. It's because it has a narrow habit. Cherry red in the spring. Pull this back. Cherry red in the spring, maroon during the summer, and bright red during the fall. In our cold frames, they may green up a little bit in here in the summer, but that red color's still in these things, and you're gonna get that in the fall, and you're gonna get it in the springtime, and it will be more red for you outside in the landscape. Now, Twombly's Red Sentinel, 8 to 10 foot in 10 years, 3 foot wide. I mean, that fits in anybody's garden in a beautiful way. I mean, it's easy to landscape with that because you get the verticality that makes the landscape so interesting and color, but it doesn't take up much width, so it's not giving shade and shading out your garden when other plants may need that sunlight. Definitely a flagpole color to use in the garden that's really easy and beautiful to grow. Guys, right here we've got Acer palmatum dissectum viridis, also known as waterfall. Yes, they are the same plant. That's not just us. J.D. Vertrees says that in his archives at Oregon State University. Now this is a weeping form. Viridis was the green lace leaf brought over from Japan, and then there was one that was planted at a New Jersey waterfall at a New Jersey state park, and it got the name waterfall on it. Became very popular under that name. Has that umbrella weeping habit, goes to yellows to oranges in the fall. It is extremely beautiful. It's a classic selection and one of the more popular trees in the trade today. Now coming over here, we've got Oregon Sunset. Now Oregon Sunset has these deeply divided leaves on the new growth, which is really unique. Older leaves can look almost more bloodgood-like, but the habit on this is unique because you get this spreading out habit that's upright, and it makes a beautiful tree in the landscape. We've got a gorgeous one on the bank here at MrMaple, and the shape on Oregon Sunset is to die for. Gives you some really good bright orange red fall colors as well, where it gets its name. We've got some good size 2 gallons here. We offer them in 3 gallons and 1 gallons on MrMaple. You should definitely check that out. It's one of the most underrated Japanese maples. It gives you a bloodgood-like leaf, but a unique shape that's going to have, again, that bonsai aesthetic out there in the garden. Now, one hydrangea that I love is this right here. Everyone knows I love the color yellow if you watch us on the MrMaple show. And this hydrangea is Hydrangea quercifolia Little Honey. Now, what I love about the oak leaf hydrangeas is the leaf is thicker. You actually get great fall color out of the Hydrangea quercifolia. They're extremely heat tolerant. And Little Honey gives you this yellow color out in the landscape with the foliage. So it's a foliage interest, but it still gets those white blooms that everybody loves with the oak leaf hydrangeas, those large white blooms. So it's a winner all the way around with some good foliage interest. Guys, check out Little Honey on MrMaple. We try to offer it as much as possible, but it is a winner. To me, it's a very unique selection that's really beautiful. Makes a great container plant. Make sure it has good drainage and fertile soil when planted. It helps it get established. I'd fertilize it for the first few years as it's getting bigger, but this is a beautiful foliage interest hydrangea to put out there in your Japanese maple garden. Now guys, this right here is a unique hybrid Acer platanoides with truncatum. It's called Crimson Sunset. We offer these on MrMaple, and Crimson Sunset adds the heat tolerance that we love about Acer truncatum and the color foliage interest we love about Acer platanoides Crimson King, and combines those two things together to create an upright Japanese, not Japanese maple, but an upright Norway Shantung maple hybrid that grows fast, gives you good red color out there in the garden for those hotter climates, but it also can go in some of those colder zones as well. Beautiful dark maroon foliage, gives great color. And pair this out there with something like summer gold or that little honey I was just talking about, and you're gonna add a lot of dynamics out there in the garden. Now guys, that has been a walkthrough here at mrmaple.com. If you see plants you liked, they're likely coming to a 10 at 10 soon on mrmaple.com. If they're not already on our website, you can shop for them. Each and every week we list 10 new trees at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's actually 20 on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check that out. You can sign up for weekly emails on Mr. Maple as well. Thank you all for jumping in today on the Japanese Maple fans page. Make sure you smash that like button. Appreciate y'all. Take care. God bless and have a great day.